Hey, we got it going. No Yagi Ade Shahat. Thank you for coming, showing up. Uh, eh, I there is two video clips that I give out every time before you come to class, and today we're going to talk about family. Eh, is reading. Is how you stay tied together through kinship terms, and very powerful concept. So powerful that when I was a growing up, my name was Shiaj. I didn't know any other name. Even the word Clayton I didn't never heard it until I got to boarding school. So Shiaj meant a lot of things to me. My mom didn't have to say "I love you," or she didn't have to come over and give me a hug. She could just say Shiaj and say whatever she wants to say. So that became "I love you," and uh, very emotional type word. Okay, so that's family. Family has sometimes you can have a nickname, and sometimes it's a Navajo name too. Yeah, Nanba, Hapa, uh, Hanipa, that kind of word. Okay. All right, so I'm going to click. Well, before I start, 2016 DBY. What is that? DBY stands for Diné Bizaad Ya Atahalian. So this year, I'm asking everyone and anybody, whether they be student, teacher, facilitator, coordinator, uh, whether they be non-speakers, limited speakers, or full-fledged speakers, don't matter. Whether they mom or dad, grandmas, we are all the net language keepers. We have a responsibility to keep the Nebazad alive. Whether you just barely know about Navajo, you have a certain responsibility because if you learn it, you're going to be sharing it with others. So anyway, so we're going to be sharing a responsibility throughout this year, and the way we're going to do it for us, it's learning about different lessons. And this is Navajo 1. We also have a Navajo 2, and Navajo 2 tells you, yeah, you learn about family, but now you're going to learn about all the Navajo 2 will talk about family again, but on a little deeper level, a little more stories, and then we will move together that way. And then on John, so we got 31 people or 31 that signed in, and, and so the level that we should be on is called Navajo 3, which is it takes a while to get up that far. But Navajo 3 becomes very fun because the responsibility, the Nebazad Yadahalyan, at that time we should be like a fluent teacher, a fluent mom and dad, and we can do things. We can read, write, think, speak. Okay, all those. So that's what you call the Nebazad Yadahalyan, and we're just barely beginning. And the other thought is non-Navajos can join. Okay, we're saying there are other people that are interested in this language. There might not be their heritage might not be Navajo, but they're interested in Navajo. So we invite anybody and everybody to this class, and so they'll be able to earn a credit. They'll be able to earn if you do Navajo 1 and Navajo 2, you'll actually be earning a foreign language credit. Okay, so that's new for our program this year. Alrighty, let's begin. Uh, Here it is, the lesson. So I'm going to stay in Navajo for a while, a little bit of now English, but mostly the Nebazad. Yad et yidishin kon. Kon de ishkiyaz sita. Kon ishkiyaz sisa. I ishkiyaz e ya sheh. Sheh ne. Sheh means me and my. So on your end, if you can see the red words, that's the English word, and that means sh. Sh means mine. Okay, so if that's me, then that's shema. See that sh translates to shema. That just means my mother, shema. Ado shije, shije. Okay, so these are kinship terms. These are when I want to call my mother, I don't say Grace. When I call my dad, I don't say Elliot. I say shema, shije. That's how we greet. Yat e shema, yat e shije. That's how I would greet them in the morning or whenever I see them. Okay, now we're going to do a statement. Diné Bizaad. First statement. Shema, grace waliye. Shema, grace. You know what Shema means? Grace. Waliye. Waliye. She is called. Waliye. Now there's a statement now. TPRS. We're going to do a question. Khat ish. Khat ish. Now, Navajo, we can say the full Khat ish, or we can say a little shorter Khat i. Khat ish. Khat ish. Or the little longer one, Khat ish. Okay, we can do either one of those. But I chose today Khat ish. Shema Khat ish, or Khat ish waliye. Shema Khat ish waliye. That's a question. Shema Khat ish waliye. Answer. Nema grace waliye. Nema grace waliye. Shema Khat ish waliye. And your response. So your team is thinking about this, because towards the end of my teaching, I'm going to be asking this question. Shema Khat ish waliye. And the answer that I'm looking for is Nema grace waliye. Ado konege ya shije. Shije Elliot waliye. Naidikit. Shije Khat ish waliye. Shije Khat ish waliye. Nije is the answer. Nije Elliot waliye. Nije Elliot waliye. Okay, I'm going to pause for a minute. It looks like I got some new names, right? Okay, okay, here we go. Let me write these down. Okay, Life is another name. I'm just writing team names down real quick. 14 at Granite. Oh, okay, how many groups is that? You got Granite. You got to divide up into about groups of 4 or 3 or 5, up to 5. Can't have more than 5. Okay, so and then each one of you need to give us a team name. So Thomasina, you're still having problems. We had some problems with other folks, but they corrected it by they turned something off over there. Yeah. Okay, Thomasina. Wow, I don't know what to say except if you can hear me, that and it's not bad. That's okay. But we also are archiving it, so later you can have access to that. All right. Go back to the lesson now. Hat ish. Okay, that was the question. So listen for the pattern. And look, you are listening for patterns, ways to say a sentence, a question in a sentence. So I'm not too worried about your pronunciation, okay? Shajah Elliot Ulia. And then the question. Hat ish. Shajah hat ish Ulia. Shajah hat ish Ulia. And answer Nijah Elliot Ulia. Nijah Elliot Ulia. Okay, keep that in mind. Let's go to the next one. Konegi. Shema. Look at the Na-Dené. Shema. You understand that? Look at. You can read the red part. It's read. The Na clan. Nile. She is. Shema look at the Na-Dené. Now we're going to ask a question about that. Shema hat ish the Na-Dené. Shema hat ish the Na-Dené. I asked that question, and your answer is Nama. Nama look at the Na-Dené. Nama look at the Na-Dené. Okay, there's a statement and a question. We're using that same question maker. Okay, let's go to the next one. And here we go. Shajaa ashihe the Na-Dené. Shajaa ashihe the Na-Dené. Shajaa ashihe the Na-Dené. Shajaa hat ish the Na-Dené. Shajaa hat ish the Na-Dené. And your answer would be Nijah. Nijah. See how it goes? The question I said was, my father, what is his clan? And your answer is, your father. Nijah Ashihid the Na-Dené. You're telling me who my father's clan is. That's the answer. Let me do it one more time. Shajaa Ashihid the Na-Dené. Shajaa hat ish the Na-Dené. Answer. Nijah Ashihid the Na-Dené. Okay, so now we're going to leave the question maker hat ish, and we're going to go introduce you to one more question maker. All right, da. All right, so let's go to the first one. Da Shema gracefully. We attach that Shema gracefully. We're gonna make that. We're gonna make that statement into a question. And the way you do it is da Shema gracefully. Is my mother called Grace? Da Shema gracefully. And your answer, oh yes, oh Nama gracefully. Da Shajaa Elliot William. Oh, Nijah Elliot William. So there it is. Now let's go to a Shema look at the Na-Dené. So now let's make that into a question. That Shema look at the Na-Dené. Answer. Oh, Nama look at the Na-Dené. About on the side, Shajaa. Da Shajaa Ashihi the Na-Dené. Answer. Oh, Nijah Ashihi the Na-Dené. Okay, that's fairly easy. But now we're going to add what they call a negative. Okay, a negative. And this is what a negative sounds like. We start with the same question. But I ask a non-true answer. And here's my non-true answer. I say, Da Shema Sally Wolya. You know that's not true, right? That's not Grace. And I'm saying Sally. Da is my mother called Sally? Da Shema Sally Wolya. You can't say oh because it's not true. So you got to think of no. Nitaga. Nitaga. Nama. Do. She's not called. Do Sally Wolyeta. Okay, let me go back a little bit. The question is a negative, not true statement. Da Shema Sally Wolya. You know that's not true. So you say Daga. No. Daga. Nama do Sally Wolyeta. Nama do Sally Wolyeta. So notice what's going on. Dota. Whatever is not true goes inside the dota. Do Sally Wolyeta. Not call Sally. No, your mother is not called Sally. Daga Numa do Sally Wolyeta. Now that we noticed that this is wrong. Now we will correct it. Nama, go back over here. Nama Grace Wolya. We made it back into a true statement. Okay, and let's go with the father. Same thing. Da Shije John Wolya. See, that's not true, right? Da Shije John Wolya. Okay. Ntaka. Okay, here we go. Let me look at the question. Same question. Nope. No limit. Well, if there's 1,000 kids, then it's your problem. No, I'm kidding. Not my problem. But there's no limit to the group. All right. Okay, so Thomasina, this is Sophia's group, right? Oh, yes. I understand that. So you're still having problems. Okay, good, Najun. All right. So let's pause for a moment. Yeah. So we're doing these questions. In a few minutes, I'm going to be stopping, and the team has to come up with an answer. If I say Da Shije John Wolye, that's a negative. That's not right. So your answer should be Ntaga Nije do Eli. Ntaga Nije do John Wolyeta. Nije Elliot Wolye. Okay. So that's how. So the team, you guys need to teach one another. Okay. However you do it, you write it down so you can read it, or you memorize it from the picture and give an answer. That's what you're going to do. Okay. So the team is between 2 and 5 people, no more than 5. Okay. So if you're over at which group is it? I think it's Ron's class. You got maybe over 15 people. You got to divide up between 3 different groups or something, and you have to come up with a name and type in your name so we can see what name you gave each group. Okay. Let's go back to Shajah Elliott. Yeah, but we know there's a not true statement that I made, and that is Da Shajah John Wolye. Daga Nijeto John Wolyeta. Nije Elliot Willie. Okay. That would be that's how you would come back and answer. All right. Let's see if there's any more questions. All right, J. Kyle in okay. Sumasana Taylor Willie. Good job. Nijone Willie is called. Thank you for using it. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put some more team names now. There's number 6. There's SUP, SUP. Number 7. There's YO, YOO. Number 8 group is KYS, and then LOL is another group. Oh, well, maybe that's their group. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it shows up. I'm glad you're doing short names because when you're in a contest, you want to type real fast. Okay. All right. So let's go see if I got some more. Okay, maybe later. Yeah, you can be a group on your by your own. 21 is a group, right? 21 is a group. Oh, you're gonna do 7? What? That's too long, right? Don't do 7 million, okay? Yeah, Sierra, I'm going down. And then Gigi is fine. And Gigi is fine. And then the next one, 12. All right. And then whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. That's a name. You might want to cut it down to just whoa, whoa. Okay. Just so it's short so you can type it real fast. PC Master Race. We'll just do PC. PC. All right, Nijon. All right, we're gonna have a big group this time. All right, let's see. Let's go down a little bit further. Kylie. Yeah, don't put things in there. Well, it probably won't show up anyway, so don't. Just names of your group. That's all. Short name. Yes, yes is another group. 15. If it's long, I'm not going to write it down. Yeah, IDK is a group. NAW is a group. Okay, Nijon. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Na is a group, and Yo is a group, and another group is WYD. IDK, I did that one already. Is Me Too a group? Same. Okay, we're gonna have to stop. Kyla, I think you need to stop. Okay, because your name is showing up too many times. And all right, I'm gonna stop so we can keep on teaching here. Okay. Yeah, each student can have their own computer and they can sign in as a participant. Dixie is another name. getting some folks here. And then Cool is another name. Well, I don't know. I don't think so. Nebo. Yeah, I'm going to do Nebo too. Oh, yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah, okay. It's okay. Cool. Okay. All right. We're done here too. Okay. All right. Okay. We can turn off the chat right now. We're going to turn off the chat so we can. All right. So we're back to our class. We'll turn back the chat in a few minutes. Okay, we're about halfway done with our class for today. So Nana connect Nana. Let's move on. Okay, now we got some more pictures. Now we're going by Shema, and that was my mother, Shema. Ado Shiche. On my mother's side, there's two people. Her parents. Shiche is maternal grandfather, and Shemasane, maternal grandmother. Okay, so we'll be asking questions about those two. And over here on my Shije side, there's a lot of times people they just say Shanale, but there's a distinction between paternal grandfather and paternal grandmother. So if you're talking about paternal grandmother, it's Shanale Asan, and the grandfather Shanale Hastin. Shanale Hastin. Okay. Now based on that, now we're going to do the statement. Here's a statement. Shumasane look at the ne'enle. As you remember, my mother was a look at, and I am a look at. So everybody that's a Navajo takes on their mother's clan. So my mother's clan was look at, so that means my clan is look at, and her mother's clan is look at. So Shumasane look at the ne'enle, and any of her children would be look at the ne. I have an uncle that's over here at the care center. She or he is a look also because he has the same mother as my mother. Okay, and we can ask a question about this statement. Shemasana look at and endle. Shemasana hat ish the ne'enle. Go slow again. Shemasana hat ish the ne'enle. And the answer would be Nemasane. See that? You replace the sh with ne. Nemasane look at the ne'enle. You answered my question. My question was, is or what is my grandmother's clan? Shemasane hat ish the ne'enle. And you answered Nemasane look at the ne'enle. Okay. This is a similar pattern as my mother and my father that we did that last time. Now we're going to the grandparents. Just so there's a lot of repetition. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, there we go. Raise their hand. Okay. You're raising your hand to ask me a question? So that's changed. It's because my Che's mother is so we know that. So my Che and my question, Shiche hat ish the ne'enle? Answer, Neche. There's a sun and the end. Okay, so there's a similar pattern. Similar patterns. What I'm looking for is patterns. Okay, next. Shanala Asan Ashihid Nile. Shanala Asan is the paternal grandmother. Ashihid Nile. Okay. And that's because my father's Ashin. Okay. When I introduce myself, I say Shije Ashin. And so I know that his mother is Ashin. Shanala Asan Ashin. And then on the other side, I say Shanala Hastin Kabaha the Na-Dené. There's that Kabaha, the Shanala. Shanala Hastin Kabaha the Na-Dené. Let me ask a question about Shanala Asan Ashin the Na-Dené. Shanala Asan Hat Ish the Na-Dené. Answer Ninala Asan Ashin the Na-Dené. Okay. Question about my grandfather on my father's side. Shanala Hastin Kabaha the Na-Dené. Question. Shanala Hastin Hat Ish the Na-Dené. Answer. Ninala Hastin Kabaha the Na-Dené. All right. So we're focusing on the pattern of question and how you answer that question. This is what we call circling. All right. Not really saying that you can pronounce every word. As long as you get the pattern, when we have that contest, as long as you get the pattern, we're the ones that we're gonna give you credit because you got the pattern. Okay, so let's go to the contest now, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. Okay, and then we'll have the contest.